Hello, Daniel. Really appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me here for this interview. How are you?
I'm doing good, my friend. What about you?
I'm great, thank you. The reason I invited you on is because I saw a win from you in the main campus. Could you explain what that was about?
Yeah, so I had a cleaning company when I was 17 and I was able to make $18,500 within the first month, actually within the first weeks, and was able to scale it throughout the next months.
Mhm. So that was when you were 17. How old are you now?
I'm 19 currently.
When did you join the real world?
It's like 1 year ago. Yeah, I joined 1 year ago and it has helped me a lot since then.
Okay. So how has it helped you scale your company?
It has helped me with following the business lessons from Andrew Tate. So he has like the business mastery course, and I just followed it and implemented the knowledge. So I know how to deal with staff, how to like get more clients, how to deal with more stress. So I was able to scale the company and make a lot of money. Yeah.
Due to the real world and the knowledge you've learned there, how has it helped you scale your company? Are there figures you could give from more recently?
Yeah. So back to the days when I had the company, because it got deregistered. But when I had it, it was like the first weeks I made 18,500 and I was able to scale it to over 35,000 and keep it for 1, 2 months. And it was like all because of the lessons I followed from Andrew Tate and the business mastery course.
Why did you deregister your company?
It was because the amount of money I made wasn't enough, and it was hard to scale at a point. So I was thinking about which business can I go for where I can work from anywhere in the world with a laptop or a phone and still make the same amount of money, and it's easy for me to scale. So I just started email marketing, and it was the best decision I made regarding to business. I have a laptop here, I can work with it no matter if I'm in Dubai. I was in Dubai 2 months ago, I was able to work with it no matter if I'm in a cafe here in Germany, and it's much easier to work, but it's still hard. It's not easy, it's even harder. And this is why I deregistered the company. I wanted more freedom.
With what you're currently doing, are there figures you can disclose, or do you prefer to keep that confidential?
So you mean with the cleaning company, right?
Yeah.
So the most I made in a month was $35,000 within one single month.
What does your average day look like now compared to before you joined the real world?
I was able to, or how do I say it? I'm able to work even better because I've implemented all the lessons from the real world, and I understand now what hard work means. Hard work doesn't mean to sit at your laptop and work for 12 hours. Like, that's impossible. That's not hard work. I realized that hard work means to actually sit down for 4 hours, 5 hours, fully focused and work on your business. And I have a lot more work now because I'm implementing all the knowledge from the real world and following their lessons and steps, and it's a lot of work to do, and I love it. Yeah.
How different are the lessons in the real world compared to what you can find out on the internet?
There's actually a big difference, because the lessons on the internet, they aren't bad, they are good, but the real world has it more like the knowledge is more specific, more in depth, right? So it's easier to implement, and you're able to ask questions and get feedback if you want to do something. So the knowledge and the options you have are much better, and the knowledge is more specific and more in depth.
What would you say have been the three biggest lessons you've learned from your time in the real world?
So one of the biggest lessons and one of the most interesting lessons was from Luke. So he has some lessons, and he talked about doubt, and that it's absolutely normal to have doubts. And the way he explained it to me, and the way he talks about it, I realized, hey, it's normal to have days where you just think about, is this going to work? Like, I'm going to write emails for someone, they're going to pay me, is this real? And he told me, yeah, it's real, it's normal, and you can do the same, and it's normal to have the frustrations, the pain and the doubts. Every champion has it. So this was like the most important lessons I've learned, and the most important lesson I learned. And the second most important lesson was from Dylan Madden. He talked about hard work. And I realized that hard work it doesn't mean to sit at your table with the laptop in front of you and act like you're working 12 hours on a laptop. So that's not hard work. Hard work means to like work full concentrated for 5 to 6 hours, maybe even less, and without any distractions, get the work done and take action, and not only scroll through Twitter, TikTok, and act like you're doing something. And the third lesson, my bad, was from Andrew Tate, talking about, not Andrew Tate, the copywriting Andrew,
Andrew Bass.
Talking about human psychology. So I'm a copywriter, I'm an email copywriter. So it's the most important part for me to understand the human psychology and to use it to write a copy and to sell.